you know, there's many famous double acts in show business, you know, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. But we got the most famous of them all, you know, Pedro Figar and Gabriele Grossetete. I mean, you cannot get better than that. And we don't know what they're going to perform up here. But they're going to speak about next tech investment, putting the customer first. They're obviously from Amadeus. You've already met Pedro, and if you haven't met Gabriele, you haven't lived. She is the most loyal employee any company could ever have. You know, been with Amadeus since 1989. That's not a misprint. 1989. Worked in different departments and for nearly 30 years worked as an account manager, first in Amadeus Germany, and since 2003, the global account manager for LCC International. Now that is loyalty for you, and I think that it's a great, great partnership that she's established between Amadeus and LCC International, and she continues to be a global account manager for Amadeus strategic customers. So congratulations on a long, distinguished career that is only just started. So welcome to the stage, Pedro and Gabriele.
So, bom dia. Gabi, that's 50% of my Portuguese. The other 50% is muito obrigado. Okay? And I have to thank for the invitation for this wonderful event. Martina, Siri, Anke, the marketing team, the production crew back there, all of the LCC headquarter people, you're amazing. This is an amazing event. And as a Spaniard, as a fellow Iberian, to our Portuguese colleagues, kudos to you. You are the better part of this Iberian Peninsula. You always make us look very bad. I know that. So, tech investment, customer first. I want to run a quick test, okay, an experiment. Think about putting a customer first and technology. Who are you thinking of? What product are you thinking of? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this works. Roughly, no? 80%, 75%, we're thinking about this guy? So I have a better example. I came across on Wednesday, coming here. It's travel industry related. I was going from Nice to Porto. I had a stopover in Madrid, and I was looking at people. There was this guy with a big luggage, carrying it the old ways. So no little wheels on the suitcase. I think this is much better example of customer first and technology. I'll explain you why. You know since when do we have wheels? Almost 4,000 years. Do you know since when we have luggage? 3,000 years before Christ. So it took us more than 5,000 years to put those two things together. Okay? And it's not like there wasn't a luggage industry. Okay, the Samsonites, the Remova for our German colleagues, they were born at the turn of the 20th century. So it took them 70 years until the 70s to come to this. Okay? So this is about putting customer first. Okay? We cannot be 5,000 years or even 70. No, our travelers demand much more than that from us. Okay? But again, when you think customer first, think trolleys. Do that for me. Now, to not be a Remova, to not be a Samsonite, in Amadeus, we sometimes commission reports, commission studies to really understand what are the trends, what are the travel agencies thinking of investing for the future. So Gabi, can you tell us a bit more about it?
About what Amadeus is investing in. So we did a big study recently, done with different partners of our customers, hotel industry, airports, travel agency, leisure travel agency, business travel agency, and we asked them, where do you want to invest next year, next years? And what we found out is that across all segments, investments are rising tremendously. And there's a lot of technology changes in the ever-changing industry we are in. We heard the whole morning about the changes we are all facing and we need to adapt. And I brought with you now what was the reply from business travel agencies or from leisure travel agencies, because I know Lufthansa City Center has a good mix of both. And you will see that it's really customer first, that both types of agency has put on their first priority. So it is enhanced customer experience. It's the business travel side, it's the leisure travel side. Then very important for all of the travel agency community is productivity enhancement and traffic acquisition, keeping the customer in your environment. Don't losing the customer to other providers of the chain. So keep them with you in your connection, communicate to them during the complete journey. And there are some more areas like search functionality, more on the business travel side. Very important, personalizing offering for the leisure customers, merchandising, ancillaries, cross-selling, and these were the findings that our customers gave us in this survey.
Super. So that is the agencies. Now let me tell you a bit more about Amadeus. No? And sorry for the marketing slide. We're not here to brag about the whatever, no, 1.1 billion. But there's two details in this slide that I like. One is the 13% increase in investment. You didn't mention, but in that study, that's exactly what the travel agencies are expecting not to invest in, no, incremental versus previous year. Okay, this year we're already 20% above that. No, so again, the trend is upwards. No, technology is important. It will be even more important. That's for sure. What I really like about the slide is the small print. No, as always, we need you. We need you to tell us what are the tech tools you need for us to build them for you and for us to work with you. Okay, and that is the mantra of Amadeus. No, that's what we're here for. Now, what are we actually investing on the travel distribution side? Obviously, you heard a lot about NDC, no? Especially NDC search, no? We see it as the next frontier, no? And we have Shopfront. You talk a lot about sourcing content. So we have new LCC as low-cost carrier. Sorry, guys, you are the second most famous LCC acronym. Sourcing that content. No, we are working on universal servicing, no, which speaks to that productivity, no, vector that you had there, all across, no, on our servicing. And I think I really like. I don't know if Neil is here. I really like his slide yesterday, no, with the, remember that one, the solar system, no, the GDS in the middle, no, as a sun. It was nice. And he was saying this is no longer a solar system thingy, no, this is a galaxy. No? And I picked from Thomas that was saying, we're not GDS anymore. We are building travel platforms. Okay? We're integrating further than the travel distribution is our airline IT systems on the one order, one offer. No? We're beefing up on payments. We're beefing up on biometrics. No? On travel ID. No? That's the aspiration, no? To be that travel platform. So with that analogy, we're no longer the sun. It's more the massive black hole at the center of the Milky Way. Okay, that's the ambition. No, that's the vision. Now, moving forward. No, this is the long term. No, this is galactic. What are we doing for LCC? What are actual investments that really LCC franchises, no, can really harness? Back to you, Gabi.
So we have brought some examples with us. We are investing in many, many areas. And yeah, NDC, as you said, is one of the biggest ones. And we are working really with big teams to make it happen so that you have the seamless integration of your NDC content and the edified content. But we are not going deeper into this. We talked already the whole morning about NDC. Let's talk about Amadeus Hey. So customer first was the first area of investment. So personalization, customer first. You want to stay close to your customer. You don't want to lose your customers. You want to communicate with them before the trip, during the trip, after the trip. You want to cross-sell, you want to service them. And this is all about Amadeus Hey. And we have brought a small video with us.
Should we play it?
Yeah, try if it works.
I think it takes a couple of seconds. Or not.
Perhaps you click again. You. No music today?
Maybe it's very, very low music. Increase a little bit the music. I'm not good at this, huh?
No, good. This was the first example we have brought for you. If you are interested, contact us, contact Lufthansa City Center headquarters. And the second one, really business travel related, is Cytric Easy. Cytric Easy completely integrated into Microsoft Teams, a solution coming out of our strategic partnership with Microsoft. Here again, I have brought a small film.
Microsoft 365 Chat supports external plugins, enabling users to connect to external tools without switching apps. Let's say you need to book a trip. You can do all that with just natural language. You want to match the itinerary of a colleague? M365 Chat can pull those details directly from an email they sent you. You can then ask it to help you book the same itinerary. Here, it uses the Cytric Easy app plugin from Amadeus, which makes travel booking a breeze. It generates an itinerary for you, where you can select from other flights or view the final details to confirm the specifics of the trip before purchasing. Simply click Book, and you're done. M365 Chat supports third-party plugins from any data source, so you can stay in your flow of work without needing to change screens.
Okay, so with this we come to an end. Again, our investment follow you. So I think it's about hearing you, hearing Lufthansa, and working with you to create the future. So John, what do you have for us?
Very good. I'm sorry to ask you a question from the audience, which is about NDC, and it might be a little private question that you may want to ask them afterwards, but the question is, how will you solve the unreached segment commitments on the existing agency contracts after NDC?
Wow. Your commercials.
He's looking at you, you're looking at him, and they're looking at me. And
yeah, but this is a very difficult question to answer in general.
Yeah.
So usually we work together with our agencies. We always find solutions. and we have to look into each case individually.
I think it may need a private conversation, but we would like to thank you all. And I think when you're in Braga, you can't brag, Pedro, so it's
I know.
fine. Yeah,
I learned that.
It's okay. But we certainly appreciate the cooperation. You know, a lot of money invested, a lot of new features. Things need to move on. And I think that LCC, without me being able to speak on their behalf, appreciates the cooperation between Amadeus and LCC. Thanks very much for your input.
Thank you.
Thank you.